the future of hiring and how AI is transforming the entire recruitment process forever and beyond.
Among these years, one thing was very common, which was hiring the right. If you look at the interviewing process, it's very time consuming. How can I automate this entire interview process? And that's where the idea of GenieHire.ai.
That's like cutting down your entire 50% of your day, which you spent.
Literally is.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the exclusive podcast series of GenieHire.ai. With me, I have Mr. Nitesh Kankariya, the CEO of GenieHire.ai. And today we're going to focus on the future of hiring and how AI is transforming the entire recruitment process forever and beyond. Thank you so much for joining, Nitesh.
Thank you, Fahad, for having me for this podcast. And it's a great pleasure to talk to you about the very topic that you have.
Same here. Same here. So starting off, would you like to just give us a brief idea about GenieHire.ai? What does it exactly do, or how will it exactly make a difference?
For that, let me take a little step back.
Yeah.
I want to walk through my journey, and I'll talk about how GenieHire.ai came into existence. So I have more than 15-20 years of industrial experience,
Nice.
where I have played like various roles in the software development industry, right from like junior software engineer to senior software engineer to tech lead to now CEO, tech leader and CEO.
Yes.
And among these years, one thing was very common, which was hiring the right people. Because us have the responsibility of interviewing people, making sure they're right fit for the job,
Right.
and then give the stakeholders whether the candidate is right fit or not. Then that was a very constant process of continuous hiring, interviewing people. But then if you look at the interviewing process itself is very involved and intense. Like, for example, right from like giving the requirement, taking the requirement from your stakeholders.
Correct.
Which position you're hiring, what kind of person are you looking for? What is the length of the interview? What are you going to cover in that interview? So like collecting those requirements for those interviews and start preparing for it. Then you start to like outline the interview. It takes time for that preparation. During the interview, then you have to be very involved. Listen what exactly the candidate is answering, ask follow-up questions and things like that. And after the interview is done, then you have to spend some time to recollect what was the interview was.
Correct.
And then state your vote, whether the candidate is shortlisted, it's not shortlisted, draft that feedback so that it's also like very visible to the hiring team, and just share your vote. So now if you see this entire process is very time consuming.
Correct.
And very involved, intense. There were times in my career where I used to spend like 50%, more than 50% of my time just in the interview.
During the day.
Wow. Sometimes it's like 5 hours, 6 hours of the day. I'm just interviewing back to back.
Okay.
And then that made me realize like where I'm going to spend my time for my real role that I'm playing.
Exactly.
Like, for example, as a CEO, I need to look at like other stuff, operations, product, sales, all of those things. And then if I'm continuously taking interview, then it's very exhausting. This is where it came in existing, that how can I automate this entire interview process and have time for what I'm really good at doing it. And that's where the idea of GenieHire.ai came in.
Nice.
So GenieHire.ai is an end-to-end hiring software where you just feed the requirements for the candidate that you're looking for. You feed the resumes of the candidates, and the entire process will just happen without your presence or without manual intervention needed.
Nice.
It will send email to the candidate that, hey, you have been shortlisted for the interview. You choose slot at what point you want to take interview. They'll choose that. The link will appear. They'll start the interview.
Okay.
The software GenieHire.ai will ask them the questions based on the job description or the requirements that you have put in, the recruiter has put in. and then it will automatically ask questions, relevant questions, deeper questions, like just any other human being will ask. And after the interview, it will also analyze those interview and then score the candidate, whether it's right fit or not. And then that will send it back to the recruiter or HR, and then they can take it further ahead.
So you're saying all of this can be automated?
It's completely automated. It happens even today with GenieHire.ai.
That's like cutting down your entire 50% of your day, which you spent.
Literally is. Now, yes, literally is. And I don't have to spend time on interviewing. There are bits and pieces of the parts that still need a human intervention.
Yeah.
But at least the skill evaluation and other part has been completely automated through GenieHire.ai.
Brilliant. That's really great to know that technology has gone, or probably I would say AI has gone far ahead to make this sound so easy.